Good evening, everyone. I'm Sokhna, bringing you breaking news from the region. Rising tensions have sparked fresh concerns along the Cambodia-Thailand border following allegations that Thai force initiated hostile actions against Cambodia. Authorities are closely monitoring the situation as reports of clashes emerge. What happened? Reports from the Cambodian Ministry of Defense claim that Thai force is crossed into disputed border territory earlier today, igniting a series of armed confrontations. While initial casualty numbers remain unconfirmed, local villagers have reportedly fled the area as gunfire and artillery exchanges were heard along key border checkpoints. These developments revive long-standing tensions between the two neighbors over contested land and cultural heritage sites, particularly areas near historic temples and resource-rich zones. Official responses. Phnom Penh has condemned the alleged incursion, calling it a violation of Cambodia's sovereignty and international law. Government spokespeople are urging the United Nations and ASEAN to intervene and mediate before the situation spirals further out of control. In Bangkok, Thai officials have yet to issue a detailed response, but military sources are reportedly assessing security operations near the border. Analysts suggest Thailand may frame the incident as a defensive measure, though no official confirmation has been given. Witness accounts. Eyewitness is from nearby Cambodian village is described panic and confusion as residents fled their homes. One villager told local media, "We heard explosions early in the morning. People were terrified and ran toward safer areas." Humanitarian groups are now preparing emergency shelters and medical aid for those displaced by the violence. Eyewitness is from nearby Cambodian village is described panic and confusion as residents fled their homes. One villager told local media, "We heard explosions early in the morning. People were terrified and ran toward safer areas." Humanitarian groups are now preparing emergency shelters and medical aid for those displaced by the violence. Historical tensions. This is not the first time Cambodia and Thailand have clashed over border territories. The most notable dispute erupted more than a decade ago around the Previer Temple, a UNESCO World Heritage Site claimed by both countries. The International Court of Justice eventually ruled in Cambodia's favor, but tensions have persisted intermittently. Experts warn that unresolved historical grievances, coupled with current political pressures in both nations, may reignite hostilities faster than in the past. Regional and global impact. A conflict between Thailand and Cambodia could have far-reaching implications for Southeast Asia. Both nations are key members of ASEAN, and instability could disrupt regional trade routes, cross-border investments, and tourism. International observers, including the United Nations and neighboring Vietnam and Laos, are closely monitoring developments. A prolonged conflict could also invite greater involvement from major powers like China and the United States, who maintain strategic interests in the region. Expert analysis. Military analysts caution that any escalation may lead to drawn-out skirmishes rather than a full-scale war, but even limited clashes could destabilize border communities and hinder regional development projects. Political analysts, meanwhile, note that rising nationalism on both sides might make compromise difficult in the short term, increasing the urgency for third-party mediation. Conclusion. As of now, the situation remains tense and fluid. Cambodian officials are calling for immediate diplomatic talks, while Thai authorities remain largely silent. The coming hours and days will be critical in determining whether this crisis escalates or moves toward resolution. We'll continue to follow this developing story and provide you with verified updates. I'm Sokhna. Thank you for watching, and stay tuned for more in-depth coverage.